Alright guys, what's going on? JL from Aries Acolytes coming at you with the latest war recap. Alright, well, let's jump right into this. This is the war that I've kind of been asking for, and I think as a clan we've been asking for, because really since maybe since that mismatch with the Town Hall 10s, and honestly even before that, really since we warred against champions AC, and we had this little stretch against these few clans, we just haven't had the kind of challenge that we had been looking for, and well, we got it, and it was a tough one. I'm definitely going to show what they did to us because they came on pretty strong. But at the end of the day, it just came down to the Town Hall 9 game here for us, and we just executed better than they did. They didn't come with all their attacks, but it's not really indicative of their high level. I believe all their Town Hall 9s, yeah, I think all their Town Hall 9s attacked. Maybe not the 18 was the only one. But it seemed kind of pointless because he couldn't attack down, I should say, yeah, he couldn't attack down because nobody down low was available, and then he couldn't attack up. So as you can see, there's 6 attacks right here where these guys basically just got hamstrung and they didn't really attack. But as you can tell, all their top guys attacked. All their top guys. The only attacks they didn't use were some of the ones down here, down low. And that was because they just couldn't do anything at that point. And I don't think they had the time to be able to do like some scout attacks. So they basically came at us with all their attacks. And but what ended up happening was they used a lot of their initial Town Hall 10 attacks on our Town Hall 9s, and they dropped. And yeah, they 3-starred Matt's a brand new Town Hall 10, and this was their top guy. They came at us on these 2 attacks and were not successful. And then KD had some really nice defenses from a couple of Town Hall 10s, and watch, check it out. KD took on the 3, took on the 4. They could not get the 3-star on him, and I think ultimately that, and also Mike's base held very, very strong on defenses. Yeah, watch, check it out. Mike's base had 3 defenses and 6 overall attacks. So as far as defensive battles go, he definitely was our most valuable defender by far. So what ended up happening is we were just a little bit cleaner on the Town Hall 9s. Take a look. They really didn't have very many bases that took a lot of hits. I think the only one that really took quite a few hits was this number 16. It had 9, but about 4 or 5 of those were I would say 5 or 6 of them were actually Town Hall 8s or brand new Town Hall 9s. And then we finally got her base down. And I say her because it says Lady Archer, so I'm assuming that's a female. But let's go ahead and take a look at what they did, what we did to their bases. We got the 1-star here on the 1. The 2 had the exact same base. We just couldn't close the star on it. A little bit sloppy on our part. And then we had a couple of had a high percentage 2-star there, good 2-star there, and then we 2-starred the top 2 Town Hall 9s, and then everything from there down, except for this one base. And the only reason that we didn't was we had a guy, Viz didn't get his last attack in. We think he would have gotten the star there, and this should have been 66 to 63, and then everything else was 3-starred. So I'm going to go ahead and start jumping into some of these attacks. I don't know if I want to. I'm going to go ahead and show this one. I'm not real partial to showing my attacks all the time, but take a look at it. It's a fairly developed Town Hall 10 with max Infernos, definitely 3 Expos, and the rest of his defenses are Town Hall 9 level, but it's not a underdeveloped base. What he does have is he doesn't have very high heroes, but I took advantage of a lot of his base because it had very little air coverage in some areas. And what ended up happening is I was able to get a lot of value for percentage from some minions. So you're going to see I start out the raid by opening this space up with a quad quake. I drop that max quake first. For you guys that don't know, if you drop the max quake first, you get a higher damage percentage on the first drop. It scales down on buildings from there, and it scales up on walls. So I've dropped the 2 loons, got that archer tower down, and look at how much of the base that basically opens up. And I use that minion up top to funnel. I drop a minion down here, I drop 3 minions down here, and basically after the attack I counted, they took care of 1 archer tower and 15 buildings for percentage. And as an 83% 2-star, you're going to see that 15 buildings was quite huge. It probably propelled my attack from about a 60% 2-star to that 83 or 65%. So there we go. Here I'm coming in with my kill squad, and I'm bringing 4 P.E.K.K.A.s. That's usually not my traditional style of attack. I tend to like to go with something other than this, either like go wee wee or with an AQ walk or AQ walk. And then I try and go with maybe a little bit of an air attack, some drags, but I just saw a whole lot of value with that really open core and these multis to get these P.E.K.K.A.s going in there. I got everything raged up. I got a really nice freeze on the Barb King. Boom, he's gonna go down really quick now. And then with all these P.E.K.K.A.s and all these high HP troops in the core, everything's kind of just moving through right there. I've already solidified the 2-star. The other thing that he had was max Teslas, and right here I'm starting to move through the base. Bang, my P.E.K.K.A. works through that wall, and now I got a few Golemites and a Golem that are sitting there tanking for my queen, and I still haven't popped my queen ability yet, so she's just going to sit back and start picking off these defenses while my Golem is tanking. And I'm going to go ahead and speed up through the rest of this raid because I don't want to get too much into this, but I pop the ability so the cannon stops, and then I start just picking off defenses, picking off buildings, and I end up with a really nice 83% 2-star. I think that was that really helped our percentage, but in the end the percentage didn't matter too much. It was more about stars. But probably one of my best attacks on a Town Hall 10, especially with max Infernos. So that was really nice. I'm not going to show Matt's. I don't know if I want to show that attack or that attack. I'm going to show this one because it was a fresh hit 3-star. Probably one of the smoothest raids I've had in a while. I don't know if you guys recognize, this is very similar to a PCB3, the popular Chinese base, and it's got some good, the only thing about this base is that the double big bomb locations are really telegraphed. You can just really see the only spots that they have for DGBs are right in between those expos and air defenses. That's usually a dead giveaway regardless, but this guy made it really painfully obvious where his DGB locations are, and I just happily took him out with a double jump, double heal, go Vaho. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this attack. I believe I come in at 3 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. I believe I come in at 3 o'clock. I jump over right here, jump right here, and I start working in my hogs from 12 o'clock, and I finish off probably somewhere around 7 or 8 o'clock ish, and I give a heal spell right in this area. I heal for the Valks in the core, heal for the hogs around this area, and I just push my way through the brace, couple cleanup wizards. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the attack, show you guys what I'm talking about. I drop the hog down right there, get the easy CC lure and double poison. That's all basic stuff. I'm gonna speed up through this, guys. and poof goes the dragon. All right, so I start coming in. Check it out, getting a nice wide funnel here. Dropping my queen down in just a second. There it is. Everything's going right now is going to plan, going to plan, going to plan. I'm distracting that wizard tower because I want to break into this wall right here. Everything's moving through. I'm losing a couple of wizards, but that's okay. I got my plan going and working as I'm thinking. There it is. Here comes the Valks. Here comes the Barb King. Everything's starting to move through. That queen's going to go down lickety split. Bam. Everything's moving through the base right here. I heal for the Valks. They're going to stay in this area. And now I see that. I drop a giant. I start tanking. And I'm going to go a little heavy on the entry for the Hogs here because I want to keep this this squad alive so that I can help my Valks from getting hit too much. Once I see them starting to work on this area, I start backing them up, supporting more Hogs. I got 2 Hogs still left in the bag. My queen's doing some work. She's gonna go ahead and shoot a wall like she always does, but I'm gonna save her with this ability. And check out this golem. It really nicely just gets the double trip right when I need it to. Boom. And my Hogs don't even path there. Everything's moving through really nicely. At this point, I got a cleanup wizard working up there. And I got a couple of troll Teslas. You guys and your troll Teslas. Let me show you what I do with troll Teslas. I crush the rest of the base, and then I come in with the Hogs. And with these last few Hogs, they're going to go ahead and take care of that Tesla real quick. I still got my Barb King ability. I still got a couple of Valks. I got a full unpopped Golem here. Queen's shooting everything. Yeah, this base is toast at this point. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. And bam, 3 stars, fresh hit. Alright. Swag the King ability. Didn't even need it. That's just how Ares rolls. And you're going to see a really common theme here on the Town Hall 9 3 stars. You're going to see a lot of Valks. Just tons of Valks. Everybody right now in Ares is using the Valks. And that just seems to really be the meta of the game at the Town Hall 9 level. A lot of people are using Valks. But Gun coming in with the Goon attack. This 4 Golem, 4 Witch, and a few Hogs. To go ahead and get the 3-star on this base. And as you can tell, guys, these are pretty strong bases. Walls are a little underdeveloped, but outside of that, man, they're pretty maxed out. And decent heroes. They're 10-10 heroes, so not great heroes. We definitely had the hero advantage, but that's one of the things we've been stressing in the clan is to really up those heroes so that anytime we get into a war, we want to have the hero advantage. It's just a big competitive advantage that we have over our clan. So you're going to see right there, he drops in 3 golems. Really interestingly, he didn't need to really spread them out because of the way everything was working. So he's going to get some wall breakers down early. Right here, Gun, the only thing is I would spread out that funnel, and you're going to see exactly why, because his troops start to walk a little bit. Really take your time to place those wizards. Make sure that you're going as wide as possible. Then once he does, but he does get 3 witches, 2 witches inside and under rage, but with all those golems in there tanking, none of the witches are really going to take any fire. None of his archer towers, anything like that is really going to take any fire. There we go. We got a Skelly just tripping that double big bomb. You got the King taking a walk, really doing some funky stuff here. But he goes ahead. He starts working in this Hogs. Gun, that was a little early on that heal. If you probably would have saved the heal for these Hogs right here in the middle, I think that you get a whole lot more value out of them, and they would have been able to work through a few more of these defenses. That's all right, though. He comes home with the 3-star. Everything just starts working its way through. At this point, there's not a whole lot of base left, as you can tell, and everything's being tanked. So he's just moving his way ever so nicely. Queen's going to jump on this Tesla really quick and gets it down right before she goes down. So everything's just working through. The King's going to go down here really quickly, and then I believe the archer tower jumps on that Queen. Nope. we get her down. At this point, there's only a couple of defenses left, a couple of high HP buildings, but we got a few wizards. But we got the witch out in front tanking with those skellies, and everything's just going to kind of work through, get the 3-star. Bam. Those wizards really put in some work, and those skellies tanked quite a bit and just ended. And that was huge because that base was only 1 star, so we got a really late 2-star on it. KD comes in, and he wrecks this base with another Go Wahoo. So as I said, guys, the Ares clan, we work the Valks, and whatchamacallit, we're working them really well. And like I said, you were going to see a common theme, and that is the Valks. So he's going to go ahead, double poison. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this. You guys all know what that looks like. And he's going to come in with his kill squad, cannon to cannon for the funnel. Really nice and wide. He's probably going to get from here to here. And so he can really work these wizards in and then create a really nice funnel for his Valks. So check it out. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's looking really nice right here. These wizards are putting in a lot of work, getting their stuff done. Really nice jump spell right there. Look at what it connects from here all the way to the core. It's just touching that. The queen touches, go ahead and starts working on that golem, but then we get the Valks in. They're going to take it out really quick. King's also going to go down really quick. Rage spell right here. It's going to go ahead and take these Valks through that. I think that heal spell was a little misplaced. You had a decent Valk split there, but that's okay. You got a golem in here working. And then he just starts coming in with the hogs a little heavy right here. He's got 1 heal left in the bag. It's just working through. Again, I think a little bit either early or a little bit misplaced on the heal. But KD starts making it work. At this point, hogs are starting to come in. He's got a few hogs still left in the bag. And I think they hit a big bomb right here. Boom. Yeah, they do. At this point, they make bacon. That was really unfortunate. I think that's why I was talking about that heal spell was just a little bit early. I think that if he had had a heal spell come in, he might have been able to save bacon on those. And he really didn't need the heal right there in the core because he had a lot of troops there tanking, and he still had 6 hogs left in the bag, but they're going to go ahead and get the job done. His Valks are still going. His Queen's still cleaning up all the trash down here. Oh yeah, good job, Queenie. Not really doing much except for cleanup, but he's got tons of Valks left. Check it out. He's still got 3 Valks and the King with his ability, and then he's got a couple of wizards. If we can get this beat through this wall and get in range just like he does, we're gonna go ahead and be able to work through all of this. And I don't know why this happens, but you get these 2 splits right here. Troops really need to kind of match up on that and marry up so you don't get so many troops just splitting like that. But hey ho, that's it's nothing you can do. He goes ahead and gets the 3-star right here. I'm going to go and speed this up. Boom. All right. Good job, KD, coming in with the strong Go Bajo. That was a bully attack. Do I want to show this one? Yeah, I'll probably show this one, and I think I'm going to show... Oh, yeah, I definitely want to show that one, and I want to show Ruben's attack, and then I'm going to show a couple... I want to Jinx attacks. So, this was a cleanup attack. I'm going to go ahead and work in a Goho. Just was following the same pattern that Ruben had laid out as far as the CC kill. And there we go. Everything's working the same. I'm going to go ahead and 2x this because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this. I've shown quite a few of my attacks already. It's not really my thing, but these were pretty nice attacks. No, don't want to toot my own horn here. And I don't know why, but can you guys explain to me how that building is closer than these two when from where he was standing. I don't know. Earlier when Ruben had done the attack, the king went in. So what I ended up having to do was send in a rescue giant to trigger that big bomb. And once we did, just start working in hogs surgically. I'm going to have a heal spell waiting for them right there. Boom. Now I'm going to start working on the other side. Start sprinkling them in. Boom, boom. Boom. I'm going to drop a heal spell there. Everything just starts. That was the only heal spell that I misplaced. I should have dropped it right here instead of where I did. Well, it would have saved me about 4 or 5 hogs. Stupid JL on that one. But I go ahead and I get the 3-star just in the nick of time. Still had quite a few hogs left, but I probably could have had, like I said, 4 or 5 more. Little things like that can cost you the raid, and it almost did in this instance. So I'll go ahead and work on that, get that cleaned up. But this was a hit up. As you can tell, I moved up 4 slots and I got the 3-star. So it's not too much I can complain about on this one. Bam, 3 stars. All right, let's jump into another attack here. Eli. Working that same style, that 4 golem witch attack. I really think that this is a really viable 3-star strategy for the Town Hall 9 game. Check it out. It's also a near max base here. He drops in a couple hogs, gets the CC lure. He's going to drop that double poison. And this base was just ripe for a quad quake right in this section. Check it out. Boom. Opened up everything. Everything right there. Everything all the way to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and slow this down. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Eli. Don't mean to rush you guys on that. But there we go. Everything's going to start moving in. King makes it. There we go. Get the rage spell. These witches are going to step up right into this rage and really just start pumping out skellies. And with this much tanking, you just create so much power with your heroes, with your wizards, with your just with your kill squad in general. And take a look at this. Everything has already moved through halfway through the core, and you haven't done a whole lot of damage to his troops. And the reason being is that his golems have been tanking this whole time. He's still got quite a few wizards left. Look, he's still got 4 wizards in the bag, and those are going to come in late and handy. And check out this late jump. This late jump starts connecting the rest of the buildings, and then we're going to see these 4 wizards come in here at the top. Right about here, and with everything else just working their way through, he's going to go ahead and get this. See, look, there's 2 there. He's got a couple more. Everything's being tanked at this point, so really smartly drops in those wizards. They're going to take down these last few defenses while everything is being distracted, and then he puts another 2 here. He goes ahead and he loses those 2, but that's okay. He's still working. He's still got his queen. He's still got, I think, all 5 or 6 witches at this point, still moving their way through, and he's still got a golemite that can still provide some tanking. And with this much troop space left, there's really not much this base can do except get wrecked. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up now. Boom. Nice job. Fresh hit 3-star for Eli. He's a new member, and that was his first attack in a war for us, and bam, right out the gate, 3-star. All right, next one. This was Ruben's. This is probably my favorite attack of the war, and the reason being is that this base had been giving quite a few people some problems. It gave me some problems, and the reason being is he's got a couple of troll Teslas sitting right here. Basically, it just makes me want to shoot him. So I came up with this plan for Ruben, and Ruben executed it absolutely perfectly. I'm glad we were able to take this base down because, like I said, troll Teslas just don't belong in the game, really. I can imagine 1 troll Tesla, but you got 2 troll Teslas. It's just not, it's not how you really play. I guess I'm a little bit of a purist in that sense. It's just really not how you play the game. I understand inducing a fail is what you're going for, but that's really cheap. And if you do it and you can induce like 1 or 2 fails, I guess you've done your job as as a base builder, but it really does weaken the base. So there we go. He drops in the Valks. Everything's just working its way through very nicely. He gets the trip on the big bomb. Everything's moving here. We were waiting for the Valks to kind of just push in through to the core, so we can get him with a heal spell. There we go. Heal spell's going to come down right here, heal those Valks back up. Everything's just working its way through the base, and you're going to see everything's already getting tanked. So not really much is hitting his hogs. As you can tell, his hogs are still clumped up, and then you're going to get a heal spell for them right here. Boom. Everything got the value of that heal. It was so beautiful, such a perfect heal spell. And then his hogs are going to jump on these last few defenses. With this many hogs left, there's just nothing those Teslas are going to be able to do. They're going to just go down super quick, and that's the end of this base. And he's got wizards working the trash ring up here. He's still got his queen and the swag ability. Still got Valks. He's still got golems. It was just an absolute wreck. Beautiful attack by Ruben here. Bam, 3 stars for Ares. Loved it, man. Loved it. Alright. Sir Kick. Opum. Mungo. Digger. Shock. Shock. I wanted to show Shockwave's attack. That's right. Let's get Vinny on the channel. He does this. I love it, man. He does this 3 golem attack. We've really been working in lots of golems into our attacks. It really just seems to be the way everything is going. I think because of the way that you can now just eliminate CC troops. It used to be that CC troops. Hold on, give me just a second. CC troops used to just wreck golems, and if you didn't know how to handle them, you would basically lose all your tanking power. But now with this double poison, what goes on is that these tanks just stay alive so much longer. And so if you can just bring a few more or bring an extra golem or something, you really just get a huge benefit, because your wizards just stay alive so much longer through the raid. All your high damage, high output damaged troops just stay alive a lot longer. See, look, check this out. He's gone through already 25% of the base, and not one of his hard damage output troops has been hit, and they're just starting to. And at this point, they're already working their way through. They're going to take down that wizard tower. Boom. And there's not a whole lot left also hitting him. He's still got a golem and 4 wizards in the bag. That's the beautiful part about this. A really nice patience. He lets a level 4 P.E.K.K.A, level 4 P.E.K.K.A go, and then he drops in the rest of these wizards to back that other portion up. So now he's got this side working on this, and then he's got a brand new golem with wizards backing it up on this side. That's the beautiful part of this raid, was the patience that Shock showed with the wizards. You don't need a lot of wizards to make your initial push, and if you can only have about 12, then what ends up happening is you only use about 8 in the initial push. You save about 3 to 4 for the back end, and then you just kind of surgically work them in and just take care of the base. Look at this. He's still got all 3 golems up, and he's got 3 P.E.K.K.As up. And that's just because he gets so much more value by being real patient with wizards. A lot of people like to spam in a lot of wizards right at the beginning of the raid, and that's just not the way to do it. So yeah, looks like we got a guy that's looking to get into the war. Yeah. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and. It's 6:23. I just want to make sure that I am. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure that I'm not running too late on time, because we are going to get a war started. Now check this out. Jinxie coming in with the Go Weaver. This is the other attack, like I said, that we've been working. with Valks, but it's at the Town Hall 8 level. And check it out. Just go, he double poisons. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this. There it is, double poison, drag goes down, and everything's just going to start coming in. A very nice and wide funnel, and it's a triple golem. I can't stress that enough. 3 golems seem to be the way we are getting it done at the Town Hall 8 level. But look at this really nice wide funnel. Basically half the base is being funneled right now. And yeah, his golems are taking a little bit of a beating, but you know what? That's okay, because the Valks are going to come in and start to just absolutely clean this up. Yeah, he's losing he lost, you know, one of them's already popped. One of his golems have already popped into golemites. But look, his kill squad has already taken out, what, 30-40% of the base here at this point. And now he's got 9 Valks that are just going to come in and wreck the rest of this base. Everything's starting to move its way in. Valks are going to go through this and just tear them up. Look at that. They bust through the wall, and once they make it inside this core, everything's just going to go down so fast. And he's still got these 4 wizards. Remember I was talking about just being real patient with wizards, being real, you know, not dropping them in so fast. If you can just hold on to them for the second half of your raid, I would say the last third of your raid, you end up getting a whole lot more value out of them. Right there, he drops a heal spell just to keep those Valks that are getting hit right there alive a little longer. Now he's got a few of them marrying up, wizards working around, and a golem, his king, still with the ability. Everything's just going exactly the way we would like it to go, despite the fact that the Valks do split a little bit. There's nothing left of the base, and it's just absolutely crushed. All right, I think that was the only, no, I think that's it. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. So yeah, guys, we got matched with that clan that I really really wanted to do. Really wanted to get a challenge out of a clan, and we got matched up with these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. They had 146 wins. They were a level 9 clan, so they say they war once a week. I'm gonna imagine they warred always or twice a week. Their war record is pretty solid. If they got to the Town Hall 9 status, I'd imagine that they've been winning at a pretty high rate. Didn't lose very much, and have been able to come away with a lot of wins over as opposed to losses. So we got matched, and we went ahead and we took care of them, and that's what we really want to see. We want to see clan-wide improvement. I think the improvement that we've had really shone through on this war. I think 2 months ago, 3 months ago, that would have been a clan that took us. It would have been close, but I think they take us, and now we're taking them. So I can't say enough about our guys, the way we've been fighting, our improvement. So I think that's all I got for this video. So until next time, guys, we'll see you guys later. And that's about it. All right.